guys, today we're gonna talk about my best practice amp, at least in my opinion. This is the vintage modern 2266 50 watt head, 2 KT66 in the power section. Makes it warmer and fatter and nice. I like it. Speaking of practice amps, I mean, I've used digital, plugging into your computer, headphones, solid state amps, whatever. I mean, this is the real deal. I mean, it's a real all tube amp, no digital, no small toys or anything. I mean, I don't practice as much as I used to do back in the days nowadays. So for me, it is perfect. And the sound is absolutely beautiful, even at low volumes. Why I chose this this amp is because it has a master volume, a PPIMV, that stands for post phase inverter master volume, so you can lower the sound without affecting the sound too much. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but in this amp, I think it works. I mean, I've installed a PPIMV, a master volume, in my reissue Plexi, and it's not the same. And this one has an effects loop. My reissue also has an effects loop, but this one works much better. You can hear the delay is not too dirty, or it's fairly clean. Yeah, so I think it works. So it's great. Getting the sound I want. So yeah, let's hear what the amp sound itself. So I'm using it in the low dynamic range right now. Yeah, excuse me if the sound is a bit crappy today, but I'm using the same mic for the cab and for me speaking. So the reason why I'm doing that is the focus today is not about getting the best tone or sound or anything like that. It's capturing this like you were here in the studio. So to do that, I thought it was fair to use the same mic. I'm also later gonna turn the volume down where you can barely hear it, and it still sounds cool, and you can hear my voice speaking. So I mean, this amp gets very low volume, which is good if you're gonna play to a late night movie or something. I usually do that, sit and play and watch a movie at the same time. For me this is actually relaxing. I know it's crazy. I mean, you'll have a nervous breakdown if you have to listen to this, but for me playing it, it's so relaxing and cool. So I love watching a movie and play to it. Okay, so yeah, the amp itself is really clean. I guess the low dynamic range is like voiced from like an early JTM 45 or a Plexi low gain. I have actually the preamp volume, the detail one, which is the volume 1 on a Plexi, on full. The body, it says on this one, the normal channel is maybe at 9 o'clock, just fattening up a little bit. So yeah, the sound is surprisingly clean, and when you do this, it sounds very different. So let's talk about the overdrive I'm using. In today's video, and most of the times, I'm using the YJM 308, which is a DoD 308, basically. I'm using the one you can buy, the factory version today, because maybe you guys don't have access to like a hand-built clone, but I think I actually prefer my hand-built clone before that one. The next video I'm doing is comparing these two and actually seeing which one is the best. So, but for today's video, the YJM 308 it is, and everything on full, of course, and yeah. So what is it that I like about this setup? Like I said earlier, it's not necessarily, when you're playing at low volumes, it's not maybe the sound or the tone that's number one, but for me this is like, has the right feel. It's you feel like you can cut through butter like with a hot knife. It's distorted, very distorted, but yet very, very clean. It has a cleanish, distorted. So yeah, it's just, it works for me. It might work for you guys. I'll share all the settings up there somewhere. But basically, low dynamic range, volume on full, and the overdrive on full, and it yeah, sounds like something like this. This is a cool one. This is the George Bella's 2-note per string kind of thing. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, what it is, it sounds insane, I know. But what it is, it's 2-note per string, so it's like a mini sweep. Sit and like repeat this motion for like hours and hours, watching a crap B movie or something. Yeah, you can also do one of my favorite exercises, like I did a lot before, was a mini sweep. You go like 2 and 1 and then 1 and 2. Long sweeps are actually easier, in my opinion, than small ones, because you're trapped within the strings. So long ones, no problem. But shorter ones, like much harder. So that's something I might practice, and then like the never-ending run, you know. Like I said, nervous breakdown within 1 minute if you had to listen to this, but for me it's relaxing. So let me show you how low you can play this thing and it still sounds cool. So right now I got the volume set to maybe too loud if you're playing late night or if you have kids in the next room or whatever. But it's still not loud enough so you can't hear my voice with the same mic. sure can drive someone nuts if you're practicing at that volume. So let's start by bringing down the master volume just a hair. Let's see. Yeah, the sound is still there. The volume has dropped a lot. So yeah, you can probably hear. I'm just speaking regularly right now. I'm not trying to over voice the amp, but it's this is probably fine if you're playing late night. Let's go down even more. So this is. So yeah, this is unbelievably quiet. Still have the. Still has the right feel. I'm having a hard time talking and playing at the same time, but you get the idea. I mean, this is something that is not heard through the walls in the next room. So yeah, that's why I like this amp. You can get very low volumes and still retain the feel. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like what you hear, and I'll see you in the next one.